Gangstalk Talk with AJ. Gonna go live for a little bit, man. Wanted to chop it up with y'all. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody Friday been? Mine's been pretty mixed. Obviously heavy on the store to store stalking, and everywhere I go, it's been heavy. I switched it up as far as like the area I went to, and it's actually been worse around here. Well, it's been just as bad around here, so it's not. I mean, it's only like 20 miles away, but it's still it's still close enough to where it's not like it's the same old shit. But how's everybody doing today, man? How's everybody doing? What's going on? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? It's coming into the live. Why as I drive home, you know what I'm saying? I got a 45-minute drive, but it's gonna be longer because of traffic. Because of where I'm coming from. I'm coming from the other side, like east, like southeast of where I live. So I live like hella far. So decided to hop on live and chop it up with y'all. But just my day it was okay for the most part. But just like I said, just the normal stuff. Just people heavy on the follow, stalking me around town and stuff like that, and just stuff like that. Other than that, man, it's a regular shit. But it's been mostly just stalking me, following me where I go, and direct the conversation. So that's pretty much the most of what I deal with every day. You do have these people on YouTube that like to think just because they catch a train and bus that what I'm saying. And yeah, you know who I'm talking about because I know you're gonna watch my live. They think your situations is supposed to be theirs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's supposed to have the same experiences as he do. So, and that's not even the case. So, guys like that, you know what I'm saying? You got to ignore them, you know what I'm saying, and not even give them any energy because they just want a reaction. So, and I really wanted to talk about something real quick while I'm on here. Don't you can't let the what's up, Mike? How you doing? You can't let the events of the day ruin your day, man. As y'all come in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. It's Gangstalk Talk with AJ. Cole, how you doing? I'm gonna be able to shout each and every one of you out. I won't call your name because I'm driving. I'm on the freeway, so it's mad traffic. So gotta focus. But it's good to have y'all just to speak to y'all this afternoon. I just wanna. How you doing, Ben? How you doing? Just saw you subbed up. Appreciate you, bro. So I'm just headed home. Yeah, I'm from America. Yes, sir. From the USA. Where you from? Where you tapping in from, sir? Like I said, I just wanted to let y'all know. When you let the events of the day ruin your day, then you're from the UK. Nice. That's what's up. Shout out to the UK. I've been over there before. I've been over there once. It was pretty interesting. I had a good time. Nonetheless, I had a good time. It was pretty nice. Cold, very cold, but it was really nice though. But the food, maybe if I eat it again, no disrespect, but maybe if I eat it again, it'll probably be better. But the food was okay. It wasn't too bad. It's just because I'm not, I'm used to eating the food here, the garbage here, and y'all food is a lot more, healthy in a sense, for the most part. But like I said, what I really want to talk about is don't let the events of the day ruin your day. Us being targeted, we can the events of the day can sometimes sabotage and rob us of our peace and our our peace within, our happiness. So you can't let those moments, ruin your day. You gotta shrug it off and keep it moving. So when you care about what people think about you, you lost half the battle right there in life. So you can't allow yourself to be to be robbed of your happiness and peace because you're allowing what somebody think about you matter. But it's 3:50 in where I live because it's like five different time zones in the U.S. So where I live is 3:50 in the afternoon, and I know over there it's y'all are 4 hours ahead of the East Coast. I know it's like 9:50 over there if I'm not mistaken. I believe so. 9:50 or 10:50. 11. Yeah, 10:50. My bad. Yeah, 7 hours. I know from the East Coast it's 5 hours. But yeah, it's 10:50 over there. So everybody tuning in, if you're first time here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I'm just chopping it up. I'm driving home, so I wanted to just come on here and no problem, Cole. Have a good day. Check out the content if you haven't. We talk about Gangstalk and whatnot over here. Hey Derek, how you doing, man? Well, I appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, just don't let the events of the day ruin your day, man. It can get real, like you can get real, in your feelings and emotional about what's going on, and that can lead to you doing something you're going to regret. So, like I said, I get a lot of harassment, directed conversation, people trying to talk indirectly. On part three, I posted part three, Mike, already. I posted part three. Part three's up. Part three been up for like 2 days. It's on my channel. You're waiting on because it's like 8 parts, so I'm going part 4 this weekend, and I'm gonna spread it out because I was just dropping them every day. So I'm gonna drop part 4 this weekend, and I may drop part 5 this weekend as well. But I'm definitely gonna drop part 4 to this weekend for sure, and then part 5 is gonna come probably top of next week, and then I'm gonna just drop part 6 every other day. I'm gonna do part 6, and then part 7, and then part 8 is gonna be the end. So, oh shit, hold on. I might as well stay right here. We're about to run into some heavy traffic. If you know, you know. 'Cause, man, I live. Well, I don't live in the city personally, but I live in the metropolitan area of a big city. So it's very, very busy. Like there's a 17-minute backup on traffic heading to my house because I'm coming from the other side of the metropolitan area. So, and I live west, so, and I'm coming from like east. So, but yeah, part 3 is up. Part 3 is up already. It's been up for like a couple days. These are like the early days of it. Like I was, these parts that I dropped are like the early. I'm on the West Coast. I'm AZ, but these are like the early days of it. So there was more like the confusion state, me not knowing what I was dealing with, and then to me learning, and then to me like in the early stages of my targeting. So as I get into parts 4 through 8, you're gonna see. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'm gonna just get bits and pieces. You're gonna see how it ramp it up over the years, especially as I got another car, or I had the cars I had at the time, and all the stuff I was dealing with trying to get my cars fixed and dealing with repair shop, or intentionally hitting my car, me getting into accidents. So just as a little spoiler, you know what I'm saying, I'm breaking that down. That's going to be the theme. I'm not going to tell you what part that's going to be in, or what parts of that's going to be in, but that's a little spoiler for you. So yeah, it's going to get way worse. Part 1 through 3 was pretty mild. I mean, I had a little serious situation in part 3, but parts 4 through 8 is where it's going to turn up. So make sure you check in and tap in for that. If you're not subscribed, hit the like button as well. Gangstalk Talk with AJ, and man, you're gonna be in for a story, man. I've been through some stuff being targeted, man, and how am I here today? I mean, just perseverance. I talk about perseverance, on my channel. Every day it's gonna be a challenge. Some days may be mild. Some days, it's gonna be really heavy. Most days it's gonna be heavy, like for me. And you just gotta persevere, and that's just what life's about. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to, make it through. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep your head up out here, because they definitely will do everything they can to elicit a reaction out of you. They'll go as far as they possibly can go to try to get a reaction out of you. So definitely just keep y'all head up out here, man. Just stay strong. Stay focused. I lost everything and was steered into homelessness. Didn't find out I was targeted until I lost everything. Facts, me too. That's when I found out I was targeted. I was homeless when I found out. I was homeless as well. So I've been there. I'm telling you, like, man, bro. I've been through some stuff, man. Being homeless. A lot of what part 1 through 3 was is part 1 and 2 is me being homeless. But yeah, I've been through some stuff, man. Just being homeless, man, and trying to figure out, my life. Um, then, like I said, it gets very lonely because you don't really know who you can trust, and who you don't really have anybody to confide in at all. You know, but there's this one particular YouTuber I wanna. Well, I wouldn't say a YouTuber, but he's a content creator that I want to praise, but I also want to criticize as well. I'm not gonna say his name, but his channel, last of the channel is 71. I'm not gonna give him any shine at all, none. Yeah, you can't trust anybody. But this individual, he just keeps like throwing shots in my direction, and it's like, brother, like your content is okay, it's cool, but you don't have to be miserable and angry, and you know what I'm saying, because for whatever reason you have, and then try to take it out on me, bro. I did nothing to you. I actually support your content. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you win as well. You know what I'm saying, bro? I understand. This program. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of anxiety. A lot of lonely nights. But the fact that you sit here and you try to just like downplay what I've been through over the last 14 years, that's why I got a problem with you. You lost your damn mind. Just because everybody ain't acquiescing to what you want to see in content, then that's on you, bro. But you're not going to downplay what I've been through. What's up, not a bot? You're not going to downplay what I've been through in life and dealing with being targeted, just because it don't fit the narrative of content that you want to see. You know what I'm saying? You think everybody's fake except you. And you have the right to feel that way, but at the same time, bro, you're just paranoid, bro. You want everybody's experience to be the same as yours. We're not all in New York, bro. We all deal with different shit. We all don't take the subway and bus around town like you do. Everybody deals with different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's experiences is different. Some of ours is similar. Some of ours is different. Like, I seen different stuff. Exactly. Should not be in suffering. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be with this guy. I'm trying to build with the brother. But the fact that he just has such a negative mentality. Like, bro, nobody told you. Like, he just comes off as miserable, and it's like, bro, I'm not going to be miserable with you. Like, just because I'm not filming every little thing I see does not mean it's not happening, bro. I'm not going to give that much attention. I film every now and then, but I'm not giving that much attention to that. It's not going to solve anything. Like, you filming it and catching everything. Yeah, it's cool to document it for you personally, and you may post a clip every now and then. That's all good. That's cool. But everybody's experiences are not yours, brother. Don't try to downplay people. No, you good, bro. You good. I'm like, hold on. I'm gonna show you good, bro. I'm in traffic. Like, I'm in traffic. You are good. Trust me. You're good. We not moving that much. Trust me. I'm in traffic out here. I'm in big city. This big city. So yeah, I'm in traffic. You good. Yeah, it's a lot of traffic. Shit. Yeah, we're not moving as much as it seemed. It's fucking hella traffic, man. I'm like, shit. I'm still 35 minutes from the crib. Probably more, because I mean, according to my map right here, it's 13-minute backup, but I know that's cap. It's hella traffic out here, man. Mad traffic. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, it's mad traffic. It's that time of day, you know. But yeah, everybody experiences ain't the same, and everybody don't let game stalking affect them the way you do. You know what I'm saying? I like your content though. Don't get it twisted. I'm not bringing you the light over here because I don't respect how you throw shots, and I don't rock with your kind. You know what I'm saying? So the feeling's mutual. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff you try to say direct steer towards, you know, trying to call people fake and stuff like that. The feeling's mutual, brother. So I'm not bringing you no light, but I'm just telling you, like, bro, stop with all that, bro. I'm trying to build with you. I was trying to build with you, bro, because I really like your content, man. You be talking about some stuff, but you just miserable, bro. Like, and it's okay. Don't bring that energy over here trying to get me to put out shit that you want to see. I'm gonna put out what I want. I'm gonna put out what I want to put out. So you don't like, and I know you watch, and I know you probably watching right now. And no, it's this dude that came under my comment section one time, and I seen that he make a couple videos, but he don't even show his face. That's what make you even more irrelevant. Put a face on it, bro. I show my face every video. You know who I am. You put a face on it. Otherwise, you just a faceless ass coward. You know what I'm saying? Put a face on it. Stop hiding your identity, bro. I want you to put a face on it. I want you to cam up and put a face on who you are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, he's essentially a troll because he's a hypocrite. Like, he'll post a video and then be like, I don't want to. These fake TIs don't put out proof. They don't put out proof. And then he say, nah, I ain't gonna film everything. Like, that's hypocritical. So that means you not putting out proof either. What the fuck you talking about? Like, I swear these people, man. I'm giving them energy because I haven't. He's been making videos over and over, and I never said nothing. So this is the only energy he gonna get from me, bro. Have a blessed day, bro. Do your content. I really, some of the stuff you say, a lot of the stuff you say, I agree with you. I actually agree with a lot of the stuff you say. But when you try to throw shots at me, I just think, and others in the space, that's corny, because they don't want to acquiesce to what you want. That's corny. But other than that, bro, I really rock with your content, bro. I watch. You know, every chance I get, I watch, bro. I watch everybody in the space. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I want to build and grow with everybody. You know, I did the interview with War Against Narcissism. That ain't the only time we gonna link up. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to doing something with him again. I want to do like a big group stream one of these days on StreamYard, to where we have multiple content creators on the same panel, bro. They hate when we record their shenanigans. Yeah, for real, facts. You ain't lying about that. And you should wear a body cam. Yeah, man. I want to invest in a GoPro and get the little chest thing so I can have it on me. That'd be perfect, man. But I'm gonna look into that actually tonight and see about a GoPro, and then get the little chest, the little vest that I can put the GoPro in to record. So yeah, you're right about that. They do hate it, because I wish I could record. You know, because a lot of the stuff I deal with, like I said, is because I'm in traffic. So a lot of the stuff I deal with is me driving. They're tailgating. They're flashing their high beams. They stalk me everywhere I go. And direct the conversation. That's a lot of what my day consists of. Every day. That's what my day consists of. And just like sabotaging, like trying to cut me off and cause like accidents and shit like that. Attempting to cause accidents. That's a lot of what I deal with. That's mostly, yeah, exactly, they do. They have tampered. Yes, yes. When I drive this car right here, because this is like my work car, so I do get my vehicle tampered with. I have got my vehicle tampered with for sure. I want to see if I get to a stop sign. I want to, or somewhere I can stop. I want to see if I got this little piece of thing I found that fell off the back of my car. That I want to show y'all. I want to. Hopefully, I still got it in here. Oh, I'm not. I don't think this is it. Hold on. Let me just do it later. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till I stop and then show y'all because I'll be on live for a minute. But said they're witches. Yeah, they're evil for sure. But it's just they're just messed up people, bro. Like they're definitely messed up people who will sell themselves out, for a check, for a small check. But anyway, shout out to bro, man. 911, what's your emergency? I don't know what you're talking about. What's going on though? How you doing? But yeah, but shout out to bro. Keep doing your thing over there, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no smoke or nothing. I just want you to know, like, bro, you don't have to be like that. You don't have to have that energy, that negative energy all the time, bro. I ain't never done nothing to you. I actually wanted to build with you, bro, because I actually rock with your content, bro. So I want you to hit a link one day, you know what I'm saying, that when I start going live on StreamYard, and pull up on me, bro, one of these days. You know? Let's chop it up, bro. I think you a solid dude. I mean, overall. I think you a solid dude. So I'm not, like I said, it ain't no issues and shit. I don't have no issues with nobody. Because I don't let these people, I don't have any disdain for these gang stalkers at all. Because I don't think about them at all. Like even when it's going on, I'm just locked in on what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't even be focused on these people. Because it's for what? I'm out here trying to get paid, man. I'm out here trying to get to it, man. Make my money, take care of my my responsibilities. I'm not out here trying to, what I'm saying, siphon myself of my energy, giving these people energy or paying attention to them. Even with the honeypot. Oh yeah, I get a lot of honeypots too, yo. I found you again. That's funny. I get a lot of honeypots as well. Good God Almighty, I'm talking about, and they know what I like. You know what I'm saying? And I made a video about that as well, about honeypots and stuff like that. Hold on, I want to show y'all something. I'm hoping I can catch this dude, because this is 100% one of the gang stalkers right here. I'm hoping that's his car right there, but I want to see if I can catch up with him. I probably can't because I got a car in front of me, but I'm trying to get beside him, and I want to. The only purpose of harassing us, that's sad. You're right. I want to see if I can get beside this clown, but he's too far up, so he's a coward. I'm gonna see if I can get beside him and show y'all, but it's so much traffic, I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch up with him. Yeah, that's the only purpose, but a lot of they're cowards, bro. They're certified cowards. I wouldn't even waste my time. I'm not even wasting my time like letting them affect my day, bro. They're lame. They're lame as fuck, bro. They're lames. Anybody who signed up to participate in something like this, or agree to participate in something like this, it's just you're just lame, bro. Just lame. Yeah, but it's a lot of traffic up here. I'm trying to catch up with dude so I can see and show you who he is. They use intimidation tactics like tailgating. Yeah, they're gonna tailgate, and then like, what is it gonna accomplish? Because if you hit my car, then you know what I'm saying, your insurance. I mean, I'm gonna get my car paid for. So I mean, it's just a waste of time. Okay, I'm coming up on him right now. Hold on. This guy right here. This one right here. Him right there. Oh shit! Did I not have the camera turned? Fuck. It's too late now because he's far back there. There's the high beams. There's the high beams right here, y'all. There's the high beams back there. They're in the middle of the day. There's the high beams. and I'm getting tailgated by that car. You can't really see it because it's kind of blurry, but this car really, like, really close to me. Royce Williams, how you doing, man? Everybody coming in, if you're watching, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. But anyways, we're gonna enjoy the rest of our ride home. We enjoy the rest of our ride home. 9.62 minutes. I recorded a video of this same. Oh, they playing with the live. Here we go. Are we back? Are we back, y'all? But yeah, they playing with the live, man. I think we back now. But anyways, look at this car. Look at this shit right here. There was no, like, the Sprinter van. Now, no, notice when I mentioned the Sprinter van, this Sprinter van cut me off for no reason, for literally no reason, because there's no cars in that lane. There's literally no traffic in that lane like that. Sprinter van cut me off for no damn reason. And on the camera, if it appears that if they're a little further than they are, but they're pretty close to me. It looks far, but they're pretty close. And cut me off for no damn reason. Traffic's a little better right here. Not too bad. But yeah, I have a video that I recorded the other night of a Sprinter. It was the same exact Sprinter that I recorded and put in the video. They was in a field right behind where I live, kind of closer to my house, my window, because I can see them outside my upstairs window and whatnot. I'm just like, damn. I gotta put. I'm gonna release that video. I have it in my phone. All right, y'all want to see all that traffic up there? It's just a bunch of traffic. So just trying to navigate my way through it. This is big city life for you, man. But anyways, how was y'all day today? How was your week? What's your plans for the weekend if you have any? How's everything going with you guys? My week overall was, like I said, outside of the constant stalking, harassing honeypots and direct the conversation, and tailgating and cutting me off in traffic. Outside of those things, my week was okay. It was pretty good. This weekend I'm just working. There's no football this weekend. Super Bowl next weekend. So I'm just I'm gonna be working this weekend, just chilling, just trying to get it in, try to make as much as I can this weekend. But how was y'all day? How's everything going with you guys? Just headed to my house, man. That's all I'm doing now. Trying to get around, man. It's just so much dang traffic. It's just so much traffic. It don't make sense. So much traffic. It don't make sense, man. So much traffic. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. My bad. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on. We're back now. But yeah, that guy right there, there was a guy in that truck I just showed you. Utility truck, man. He was doing some weirdo stuff. But if you can hear me, put a one in the chat. If you can hear me. If you can hear me, put a one in the chat. Sorry about that. Cause my stream was messing up just a few minutes ago. I had to reconnect, so I don't know if y'all caught that, on y'all end. Okay, you can hear me, cool. Yeah, man, just stuck in this traffic, man. Man, I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to get home. Ready to go home, man. Try to see what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight, and I don't know. I'm ready to go home, just relax. It's been a long day. I've been out since like 6:30 in the morning. So it's been like 10 hours. Put in a full day's work, made a little money. Ready to go home, man, and chill. So I meant to make a video, but I didn't get a chance to. So I just decided to hop on live and chop it up with you guys. So we'll save the video for tomorrow. What do I do for work? I work for myself, so I have a company, a business, a LLC, to where I deliver for people, and then I use like the side gig apps as well. When I'm not, when I don't have deliveries of my own. So I basically do the same thing the gig apps do, but I have my own LLC. So what I did is I used the gig apps like the Instacarts, like the grocery delivery, Ubers and stuff like that, like Uber Eats and stuff like that. I use those apps to create my own LLC. So the customers that I used to deliver to through them, for like groceries and stuff, I made business cards and gave them my cards. And I was able to create clientele to where they call me to get their groceries and whatever they need. And I'll just go get it. I'll set appointment times and days with them. And I'll make money like that. So we're cutting out the fees and the middleman. You just pay me. You pay for your stuff and pay me. A flat rate to do it. And if you want to tip. But I have a flat rate that I charge depending on where you at, how far away you are, and then they tip me. So yeah, that's I created that, man. It's been going pretty decent. I've been building up clientele. I don't have as much as I want, but I get pretty good business though. But I still use like the apps and stuff like that as well, because they're a little bit more consistent than my yeah, for real. So I came up with that. I was like, you know what? I might as well. I can capitalize on them and get them, because the fees on these apps are going up. So for the consumer of these platforms, so I cut them out. I cut them out and then, create my own situation. They just call me. You know what I'm saying? Some are reluctant, you know what I'm saying? I get it, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people have took advantage of it. Just, how you doing, man? What's going on with you, bro? Appreciate you tapping in, bro. Everybody coming in, hit the like button, and hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. If you're just coming in and stuff like that. Like, I just got a notification they tipped me extra for extra effort. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they tip me extra. So that's what I'm talking about, bro. I love what I do, because I'm in the car by myself. It's a lot more peaceful than working for somebody. Like, by trade, I'm a CDL driver. I have a CDL license, and I drive trucks but I haven't worked for a company. I don't like working locally per se. I'd rather be over the road, but I can't do over the road right now because of my priorities. So but I have a CDL license, so I am a licensed truck driver. And I did that for a while. Driving gives you freedom, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly why I do it. I don't have to deal with the direct 9 to 5, job and stuff like that. Because I was trying to get one recently, and I was like, you know what? Maybe it's a reason that this is not working out. I need to just continue on with what I do and growing my business, and I'm able to have freedom in general because I can do what I want to do instead of sitting back working up under somebody, worried about if my hours are gonna fluctuate. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So it feels good. It feels good to to have my freedom. And I recommend. I know everybody can't do it or whatever. So I get it. I know everybody can't do it, but or don't have don't want to. I respect it. I mean, I think having a job is more it's stability. But I feel like when the pandemic happened, I lost a lot of trust in jobs and like 9 to 5s. I didn't have that issue because I was trucking was down quite a bit at that time, a little bit. So, but I didn't really have too much of a problem because I saved money from being over the road. So I was good. But yeah, it's like you just want that freedom, bro, and it provides it, and it's like a sense of calmness and peace. Like yeah, like it's like therapeutic because I don't have to go and deal with people's BS every day going into a job. A lot of workplace mobbing, but do I get a lot of mobbing, when I go do my shopping, yeah, and go do these customers orders, but you know, I just brush that off as nothing, and then it's irrelevant, and then so I'm able to just focus in on what I'm doing. But they hate the fact that they can't control this. Like they can't shut this down because it's my business. You can't shut down my business. And then if you try to talk people into not wanting to do business with me, that's fine. I'll go to the platforms, and you really can't control that. So it's not really much they can do. On a 9 to 5, they can control it because they can control your hours. They can control, the environment. You know what I'm saying? It's a controlled environment. I don't have no control over that when I'm working on somebody's clock. They can cut my hours. They've cut me. I remember I worked in certain jobs where, back in the day before I got my CDL, where they cut me down to like 1 day a week, and just to get me to quit. Because what they wanted to do is get me to quit. That's what they wanted. They wanted me to quit. They got their wish. They got their wish at that point. For a fact, they definitely got their wish. So, but it's okay. Like when things like that happen, you use that as a blessing because a lot of times those jobs ain't really for you anyway. They not, a lot of them jobs don't pay enough. You make yourself familiar with the roads, then zigzag your routes without GPS, and it pains them to follow you. Yeah. So what I do is like today, like where I wasn't in the city today. I went out, a little east of the metropolitan area, and I worked over there. They probably didn't expect that. So, but did they catch on? Yeah, they definitely caught on. But a lot of them probably wasn't willing to come like from over here where I made it back to. They weren't willing to come over here. Look at this dude playing his music loud like that for no, just trying to. But anyways, just ignore it. I'm trying to interrupt my live, man. Finally made it back over to the metro area, so I'm ready to go back because I live in the burbs. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the city right now, so I'm trying to get the fuck out of the city and get back to the. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, no, I'm back in the metro area now. Did I ever buy a Faraday pouch for my phone? Yes, I did. Yes. Yes. I need to do a review on it. That's what I haven't done. But yes, I bought one a couple weeks ago. But I need to do a review on it because I want to show it. You know what I'm saying? Show the particular one I got. So, but I did buy one. But I'm thinking about getting rid of my iPhone because these things are very Notice it working? Yes. Yes. I feel like you want to know one thing that I did notice. I'm glad you brought that up. Is that they try so hard, and since I got that, they try so hard to look at my phone like when I'm in public. Now, they didn't used to do that as much before I had the pouch, but I noticed that they try really hard to look at what's going on my phone, as if they don't know what's going on my phone. Like they can't get a signal. So yeah, it definitely, I've noticed it for sure. But they go out their way to try to look at my phone like when my back is turned. They try to grab my phone. Man, I wish they would try to grab my phone. They don't go that far. They know not to get that close to me. So how much is it to rent a room out there in Arizona? Do you know I need to get out of my area? Where are you at? And then what do you mean renting a room? Like you mean getting a like a hotel or getting like an apartment? Cause yeah, just be more specific, then I can kind of somewhat tell you. Because based on how much you're trying to pay, I can tell you what you can get. Because it's always obviously you get what you pay for type. So if you're talking about hotel, you're blocking them. Different game stalkers have different back hacking capabilities. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they definitely be trying to look at my phone like a lot. I've noticed that a lot lately. Like trying to look and see what's going on with my phone. I had a cashier grab my phone in the store. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. So we are headed to the burbs now. We're to head to my house. Finally made it back to the city. So I'm here to head out the city and go to the burbs because I don't like the city. I really don't. That's why I moved out the city, so I don't have to be in the middle of this BS. And my key and your keys. You know what's crazy is that I lost my a cart of mine that I had the other day. I lost it. Went back to look for it at this customer house. He act like he didn't see it, but I think he stole it from me. So I'm not really too mad about it, but it's just the fact that you know what I'm saying, you ain't have to lie. I got a new one though. I don't know if you can see it, but it's back there. I got a brand new one, so it's okay. I ended up getting a new one that same day. But it's an upgrade, so I mean wasn't really mad at it. I need the upgrade anyway. Oh man, been a long day. There's still so much traffic going down this road. I'm starving too, man. Let me see, I want to freeze. I want a freezy, like from Taco Bell. I want to get a freeze. So I think I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna grab me a freezy from Taco Bell because I want one. So I think that's exactly what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go grab a freeze from Taco Bell real quick. I'm in Rochester, New York. I'm at rock bottom, stuck. No, I'm just about to get a freeze, and maybe a taco. We'll see, depending on when I go over there. When I get over there. But let me read this again. I'm in Rochester, New York. I'm at rock bottom. To keep it real, I rent a studio at the Salvation Army because they blocking everything. Oh yeah. I had that issue when I was in Houston. When I was, well, you heard that in um one of the parts of my videos, the part when I'm talking about taking a step back with AJ. um I was in Houston. I was having that same problem, but I was staying in the stay, and and I had lost my ID, my whole wallet with my social ID, everything. Left it in Walmart by accident, and went to go back in Walmart. Nobody act like they knew what happened to it. Somebody stole it. So me trying to extend my extended stay, I lost my ID, so I couldn't extend it. So I had to go to a different hotel, and they let me check in. And then once I tried to go extend it again to pay for the room, they didn't let me. So I had to get all my stuff out of the room and just start over. When did it start for you? What do you mean? What did it start? Being gang stalked? Tell me what you mean, Benjamin. Also, putting your phone in the freezer will block out them from hacking it somewhat due to the lining in the freezer. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. See, you be coming with the knowledge, boy. That's why I rock with you, bro. I'm about to go ahead and go to Taco Bell. I'm gonna get me a freezy. I'm about to get a freeze. I want a freeze. It's happy hour too, so it's freeze time. Freeze time. Don't mind me. Big back activity, y'all. I know when happy hour coming. Some people being gang stalked, but they're not aware. Exactly. I feel like maybe I was gang stalked before 2012 when I seen everything change, but I confirmed it in 2014. You know what? Okay, y'all. My bad. My bad, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. Everybody come back in, but come up. My bad, y'all. I was trying to place this order through my app. My apologies. I met this young lady who lives in Europe, and she's being gang stalked. Somebody got a hold of her social security number. Yeah, mine too, bro. For sure. I've lost it. You probably was. Maybe more than likely. I agree. I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm back. All right, so it says, oh, so you okay? I'm back. Oh, so you can wrap up your phone with aluminum foil, and that'll stop them. But it's not the phone, really. The phone is just for them to listen to your call. So when they use trigger words and catch, so like direct the conversation. You should avoid leaving your phone on Wi-Fi and always keep your Bluetooth off when not in use. Okay, we'll do that. Cause I do use my Bluetooth a lot. I have never been through a drive-through. Why is that? Let me put this up here because y'all, I'm all in your face. So it says, really truly believe, I really and truly believe it's DNA. Well, I wanted to let you know that you were gang stalked the day you were born. That's something that you were tapped into, or ain't none there. You tapped into, or you became what they were afraid of, or you came out of poverty or something that you. Yeah, I mean, the latter. Yeah, I agree for sure. And then ain't none here. Where are you at? You said there's none there. Wi-Fi allows them to see you, what room you're in, and all of that. They can see you through Wi-Fi. That's crazy. The fact that people are willing to, UK. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're right though, because I did a lot of walking around out there. When I went out there at one time, I was on foot. I didn't really go too crazy far. We do have them, but not many. How much extended stay costs out there? You can no longer move like you used to. Yeah, at least that's what they want you to. They want you to no, he's right for sure. He's definitely right. I agree with him for sure. He said you no longer can move like you used to. Yeah, but that's only if you allow them to let you. It's only if you let it affect you. You can still do what you want to do. You just can't let the stuff affect you. I'm gonna still do what I want to do because I got a life to live. So you should too. We all got lives to live. You know what I'm saying? How much extended stay costs out there? Um, I'm not exactly sure because I've never lived in one in AZ. Thank you. You too. Thank you. I've never lived in one in AZ, but I would say like probably. I mean, I think depending on what side of town you want to be on. On the lower end, you probably can pay maybe at the 1,200, 1,300 a month. On the higher end, maybe 2,000 a month. But as everything's included and stuff like that. And then he says, when I started writing books, I'm sorry, I was awarded to the state as a teenager, and I told them to emancipate me because the state was doing nothing for me. The state was doing nothing for me from that point. Well, I knew that they were watching me because of things that would happen. Oh, I mean, it's possible. I'm not. I didn't get awarded to the state, but I was homeless when I was 14. You know what I'm saying? So I got kicked out when I was 14 and stuff like that. So not quite the same, but similar. So yeah, I know what you're going through for sure. I know what you probably went through. I can definitely tell you. I went through a lot when I was that young. When I started writing books and singing and trying to become successful, that's when they let the dogs out on me. Yeah, they don't like if you're not the thing is if you're not productive, if you're not doing nothing, you know what I'm saying, then they won't really bother you. It won't be heavy. The problem is that when you're trying to be productive in spite of their efforts, that's when they want to fuck with you. They want to mess with you heavy. You know what I'm saying? When that's going on. My bad. I'm about to eat. Family part of the harassment program, 1,000%. I don't even talk to my family no more. I honestly don't. I don't even have a care. I don't care. I just don't have a. They try to hit me up, but I think it's more or less just trying to keep tabs on me to see if I'm. Because I remember one time I talked to my family like 10 years ago. They thought I was homeless, living in a trash can. So I left a comment how they bring you to your hotel room without a key, like at the sentence stage, and it's quick and easy. Yeah, I try to avoid. Like I did stay at the sentence stage when I was in Houston. Well, two of them, and I just don't like. I just never liked it, but I didn't have a choice because I was just moving to the area, and I needed somewhere quick. But no, I never liked the sentence stage. Got that freezy. Oh yeah, you did talk about that. They removed the outside air grill and can push through the coil, then replace it. Where I was in Houston, I wouldn't be surprised if that was going on because I was in Northwest Houston, kind of close to the hood, so I wouldn't be surprised with them sketchy maintenance men. Knowing them, they might have just let in. Cause I'll be at work, be some sketchy stuff going on. Oh shit, I'm all making a mess. It's okay, I'm gonna wash this when I get in the house. I've got my email. Well, I'm gonna save that because I've got my email hacked recently, and I kind of know. I kind of have an idea who it was because there was a dead giveaway email. And not only know one person that live in that area. My email and bank account got hacked. Email and bank account. I'm sorry, I ate all day. I'm sorry. You see me devour that burrito. Pause. It is what it is. Let me read his comments. Let me start right there. They hacked into my emails and even took one of my books. Or they hacked into my account, stealing my money, my royalties. They're still doing it now. I'm gonna make a video about my because like I said before, I got my bank account hacked and my email hacked last October. Not well, this is October 2025. Because when I walked home from work, all of a sudden my legs. I don't know if the thing about those so-called weapons that they use. I can tell you this: I'm sitting here with a broken fibula. Oh wow, man, damn. Get better, bro. Because when I walked home from work, all of a sudden my legs just went from up under me, and I broke my fibula. That has never happened to me before. And one of the stalkers was standing behind me with their brig. Sometimes family have something to do with it and know about it because they sacrifice you to be famous. Yeah, I think my family 1000% got a lot to do with it. I'm willing to bet you. I'm not gonna say they're the main character. I think they're a part of it. I think they, my family definitely sold themselves out for money, turned on me for money, because I know the type of people they are. Obviously, I know my family better than anybody, so I know that they would, sell themselves out for money. So definitely, let me go ahead and scroll down. You actually need to call Google HQ and request all IP addresses to access your account, and then explain that you need to reclaim it. Mine is hacked right now. The email that got hacked was Microsoft. Microsoft. JG got it. JG, go get him. How you doing? Everybody hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't coming in as well. Eat some nachos and chips and cheese. Yeah, mine's is Microsoft, Jess. That's the email that got hacked. Do you ever mistake? I had a Microsoft account, Outlook account. Do you ever mistake someone for a stalker, then realize they're not? I've done that. It's hard to tell because sometimes you can mistake somebody for something and they gaslight you. But I can say yes, I have. Because everybody you come across is not a gang stalker. That's for sure. Everybody you come across is 1000% not a gang stalker. Important. The gang stalkers needed Microsoft installed on their computers to use the hacking apps. Whoa. You know what's wild is that I had that account for a minute. I had that Microsoft Outlook account for many, many years. I'm talking about I had that account like when I first figured out I was being gang stalked. Like when I confirmed it. Yes, I looked into the iControl app. I did. My family is being manipulated, definitely. Yeah, mine is too. Mine. That's why I haven't spoke to my family since I spoke to my family twice since 2012. I don't want anything to do with them because when I needed them, well, shit, my bad, twice since 2006. And the reason why is because I don't want anything to do with them. So when I needed them the most, they weren't there. So I only talked to my family twice in the last 20 years. We don't really have anything to talk about. We don't have anything. They don't know me now. And from me talking to them, they're pretty much the same people. They'll do anything for money. So I wouldn't put it past them um, sacrificing me and using and gang stalking me for money. They're like information, giving up information about me. I wouldn't put it past them. But they don't know me now, so there's not really much they can say. I'm a female too. I'm not a guy, but my apologies. My apologies. Sorry about that. Why do you think they do this to certain people? And this question is for anybody. Why do you think they're doing this? Like, what is the point? Do you think it's just about money? Because I'm finding out. Um, I don't think. I mean, for them, it's for the people that stalk you day to day. It is about money because they don't know you, so they don't know anything about you but what they're told, and I don't see any purpose in doing it. But people are just messed up nowadays, man. People in society is effed up. So they doing it because okay, they were told he say she say. It was a lot of he say she say. You know what I'm saying, that you're a bad person. You should be watched. You should be surveillance heavily, and this and that, starting rumors about you, and they got everybody on board because people are easily influenced nowadays. You can tell them that you can tell them that tell them that it's raining, but you're really pissing. You know what I'm saying? And they'll believe it. They'll believe anything. And people don't have a mind of their own anymore. Did you ever look into what a crystal radio or foxhole radio is? No, I haven't looked into that one yet. And acoustical bugging? Oh shit. Acoustical bugging. Hold on. I'm trying to save. I got another phone. I'm gonna save what you're saying. That way, if I screenshot it, I don't want to mess into. I don't want to mess up the live. So I'm gonna write down what I'm gonna message myself what you're saying. Acoustical bugging. Crystal radio. Foxhole radio. People will believe anything. Yeah, they will. And then hold on. One day I was being followed, and I looked behind me. Well, one day I was followed, and I looked behind me, and then I pulled over. It was my nephew's girlfriend following me, and she was shocked. Like, oh my God, it's crazy. Hold on. Beware pennies and hairpins dropped around your place. What do you mean when I first became GameStop? Were you afraid? What do you mean by that? Oh, Gangstalk. Mm-mm. When I found out, I was kind of in the confusion stage trying to figure out what this was. And then I started doing research when I found out what it was. Um, Once I found out what it was, I knew I had to just kind of change my mindset and approach to my day-to-day activities, because if I didn't, then I would be it's nearly midnight here. Yeah, if I didn't change my day-to-day approach to how I moved, then I would succumb to what they want. I said in my first story, hold on. I said in my first story that that I nearly succumbed to it, but it was early on. It was in 2014, so I was about a little over 2 years. I literally succumbed to it and was about to, do the honors, but I didn't. Something told me like no. And I got into that in part one of my story. But I got into that. But no, I wasn't really too much afraid. I was just like, why? I was just trying to figure out why. Why me? Like what's going on? Okay, they use those items for acoustical bugging, pennies and pins. Um yeah, man, bro, I had it that day. I was going through so much cuz I was still like cuz like I said early on in that stage, I was like, bro, this is a lot cuz I didn't know how to deal with it at the time in a healthy manner cuz I was a lot younger and still trying to figure this thing out and navigate, and I was like, you know what? Nah, this ain't the way. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the way. I'm not going to go out like that. Phones are just tracking devices. Exactly, they are. And yeah, big corn dog, how you doing, bro? How you doing? Not occasional, but someone will constantly drop these items around your place. You know what's crazy is that like you're giving me a wealth of knowledge in terms of like little things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe I saw these things and did not know because it's still certain things about game stalking that I'm still learning because I feel like it's a lot that other people are dealing with. Maybe that either I don't know I'm directly dealing with, or maybe you know what I'm saying that I'm not recognizing. So I'm still like learning, different things. Big J, how you doing? I appreciate you. Hit the like button if you haven't, sir. If you're just coming in, and then although there's a way to eavesdrop through plumbing water pipes like at a hotel. Oh, definitely at a hotel. Oh yeah, and speaking of plumbing, you were right, bro. I feel stupid, but you were right. So about the toilet, I didn't use the stuff I bought the other day. I didn't use it. So what I ended up doing is just turning the water pressure up, and it worked. So you were right. So just a minor problem. Once I turned the water pressure up, it worked. So you were right. I didn't, and that stuff is not even for the toilet. So showed you how much I know, bro. I was scared to destroy my whole plumbing system. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Just, man. Give it up for Just. I was gonna destroy my whole plumbing system and have a plumber come out there like, what the fuck is he doing? Um, if you stay at a hotel, just unplug the landline from a wall. You can listen in the room. Um, you can listen to the room when the phone is hung up. Yeah, I try not to like when I go, and then like when I go out of town. You can have this. It's probably just as bad, if not worse, than Airbnbs. But I go to Airbnbs when I go out of town, and I do not take Lyfts or Ubers at all when I'm out of town. I'll rent a car from through this app called Turo. I've seen the language that these people talk, and they want to confuse you. Exactly. It's like it's a directed conversation, but it's all to like mess with you. It's psychological, and they never get to the point of what they are saying. It's a confusion tactic. Peace and respect for me too, G. For sure, big dog, corn dog. The whole population is under surveillance. Only a few of us get special attention. Facts, man. I can tell you're a real target because you try to address everyone that speaks to you. A lot of fake targets, they won't even say anything to real targets. Yeah, I feel like I have a guy that keep accusing me of being fake, but I just think he just hate himself, so I don't even address him. I addressed him in this live earlier, but that's only attention he getting from me. I'm not gonna address because he don't until he show his face. I don't care what he say. He need to put a face on it until so I can see who I'm talking to, or see who he is. Because I really because he until then he's a coward. Right? They recorded me in the last one I was in. Scoozy, how you doing? If I didn't speak to you, Scoozy, How you doing? Mr. Merge, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? How's your day going? Just said. Also, there's eavesdropping methods through the microwaves, which are strategically placed in the hotel rooms as well. Um, yeah. Good to meet you too, Scoozy. They use catchphrases and triggers. Use catchphrases and triggers just to confuse you, but they're so dumb and crusty they don't even know how to read. If you look at them, most of them are just jacked up. Yeah, a lot of them people are just low live individuals. They don't have any. They don't have a future. They don't have anything going with themselves. So they just want to feel involved in society, because a lot of them don't have anything to look forward to. I told you, and a lot of this stuff, like I said, I've been dealing with it for 14 years. So a lot of stuff that happens, I just don't pay attention to it. I just don't give them the energy. And that's kind of why I made my channel, is because I want to like talk about my story, and I want to just give people encouragement, because there's a lot of people out here going through this, and it's lonely because you're not going to run into a target in your local area. And will that target even trust you? Is the question. So you're not going to run into too many targets locally. It's not going to happen. So I like to just give people encouragement. Just keep your head up and keep going, because I'm a living, breathing, walking testimony of they've tried literally everything. They've thrown everything in the kitchen sink at me, and it just made me better every time that they knocked me down. I kept getting up before the 10 count, and I kept fighting. Shit. We in the 16th inning now. They're not winning the game. You know what I'm saying? They may win the game, but I'm trying to win the championship. So I don't care what they talking about. No, you ain't faking. I can see it I've seen the cars following you, the same shit that they do to me. You're saying, just know that another target. Yeah, I mean, I deal with it all the time. I just don't. If I recorded everything I deal with, bro, I'm telling you, I would have content for days if I recorded for years. If I recorded everything I deal with in 1 week, I had content for years for everything I would deal with in 1 week. They dropped me off at the hotel to meet a friend, and then on TikTok had the hotel room number as a username. Wow, it's crazy. And then at hotels they have a dedicated rooms for me. Right? You know what? Because the crazy thing about that is that obviously, like, when you book a room, you don't choose your room. You know what I'm saying, per se. But I noticed that when I go to hotels, it does say, okay, you're in room 611, right? Just for example, because that was the room I stayed. The last hotel I stayed in when I went to Denver. Denver. That was the last hotel I stayed in, and that was the room I was in. Man, there was nobody on that. There was nobody to the left of me and to the right of me. And then immediately after I checked in, there were two people, and what they were doing was synchronizing with me. I'll leave out my room, they'll leave out their room. They were coincidentally in town for the same event, the quote unquote the same event I was going to. Okay, coincidentally, like they didn't already know I was going there. You know what I'm saying, before I got there. And then there was this one guy that I seen at two different airports in two different states, which is fucking nuts. I seen him in New Mexico, and I seen him again in Las Vegas. Fucking nuts, bro. The same guy. One time, the first time he didn't have his shades on. The second time he did, but he has that little, like, you know how they have them beards where they like, and they like twist up on the side. I've seen the same exact guy catching the same flight that I'm catching. Let me catch up on these comments, and I'm going to tell you something else that you didn't know the next day. And Scoozy said, I don't stay in hotels. They creepy, man. I haven't stayed in one since then. Yeah, I had a supposed target accuse me too. This guy started being abusive out of nowhere and started accusing people of being fake targets. I spread his name just to warn real targets. I'm not giving him no energy, because until he show his face, I ain't got nothing to say to him. They bang on the wall and see if you notice some outlets don't work. Yeah, in my last apartment, I didn't talk about this apartment because I broke the lease at that apartment I was staying in when I first moved into where I live, the state I live in. I broke my lease because half the outlets in that apartment didn't work at all. Half of them didn't even work. So you right about that. The bro Jess got that. Jess know every damn thing. Know everything. It's crazy. Once a real target such as myself start interacting with you, the stalkers are gonna come out or start. Or I'm sorry, blue. Like, I'm gonna start over. Once a real target such as myself start interacting with you, the stalkers are going to come out on your page and try to act like targets because they're watching us everywhere we go, even on the internet. Yeah, I've had a few trolls, a few perps come on my page and I had to block them and stuff like that. So yeah, same here. And then I met a few targeted people in person, but it was just by divine intervention. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't met anybody yet, bro. Like I haven't misemerged. I haven't met anybody in real time yet. I just don't be like I just don't like when I'm out and about. I just be focused on getting what I need to get done. So I don't really like, you know what I'm saying. I don't really know too many, but I would rather talk to you over the phone if that's possible because I can't really say what I want to say on here. You can go on my page and email me. I got my emails on the page, on my page. Um, Email me and then we can talk there. I mean, and then we'll figure it out from there. Go on my page and get my email and then we can talk from there. That's cool. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. Film the room. I've tested with a multimeter, the outlets in the wall. They also have visuals as well in that room. Same dude, haha, it's absolutely crazy. People stalking me at the gym and on the streets in my apartment complex, at the supermarket, same cars up and down. It's absolutely nuts. Yeah. I know you're not a you're female. I don't mean it like when I say bro. I don't mean it like, you know what I'm saying, like in that context that you're taking. My apologies. My apologies. But yeah, you can email me if you like. My email's on my page. Then we can chat from there if that's cool. Go to my page and or I have Instagram as well. I started an Instagram that I don't really use like that, but my Instagram is on there as well, or you can email me. Faithful with Fear, how you doing? How you doing? What's up? Type. Typically, the microcam will be in the bottom outlet, while the top works. It will be just inside the bottom ground hole on the three prong. Yeah, my last apartment, bro. Like half the outlets didn't work, bro. That shit was horrible. Or they'll follow you out of state. Yes. Yeah. I think I was living in well, I'll tell you because I don't care. I was living in New Mexico before this for 10 years, or 9.5 years, and that's where a good portion of my targeting took place. Like um, a lot of what my story is going to be took place in New Mexico, and there's not a lot of people that look like me there. So yeah, I was going through hell there. They definitely follow you out of state because I traveled quite a few times and I've seen them follow me places. I worked at the airport and there was a guy named Phil that worked there, and this girl who thinks she's a stripper. I went to work at the job that I'm at now, and they worked there too. The same two people. Yeah, I dealt with that a lot in New Mexico because New Mexico is very small, and these people will just transfer jobs. I'll go work there, and then for some reason they'll be there too. There was this younger guy named Ruben. We worked at three different places together. Coincidentally, I mean, I don't think it was a coincidence. I think he just, yeah, that wasn't a coincidence. Now I think back on it, that wasn't a coincidence. Just the other day, I had someone in the comment section in the live stream comment on what I was doing during the stream. What things I was doing in my apartment? That is so weird, bro. That people would do that, man. It's crazy that they would just if you suspect the hidden cam being in the second smoke detector, for example, like I discovered, I put the detector in the microwave for 4 seconds, then reinstalled it. Oh shit. My smoke detector in that apartment didn't even freaking work, bro. It never worked. They sent the female friend honey traps. They sent a female friend honey traps at me when I went to the gym. Oh, yeah, they'll send somebody that, you know what I'm saying, they feel like you have a connection with. Like they'll send somebody that has fake good energy, and they'll be pretty much an actor that they think you'll have good energy with for sure. And the whole time they trying to get information out of you. I've had that too. I showed the check there and haven't seen it since. You know what? Now we speaking of some, bro, y'all be bringing up stuff that happened to me. I'm gonna talk about it right here. I ain't gonna make a video on it. So I remember when I was living in New Mexico, right? I was at Walmart, and there was this guy that I ran into in the store. I shoulder checked him by accident because the aisle was small, and then for some reason he did it to me. And then when he did it to me, I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't think nothing of it, right? But he did it again, like he intentionally followed me and did it again. So we had got to the register, and this is another time they got a reaction out of me. He did it again, bro. He was checking out. We're checking out, and he did it again, bro. And I'm just like, why is this guy doing this? And I'm like, bro, why are you doing this? And then he started to get all rah rah with me in the store and stuff like that. And he know that I'm about that life. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how big you are, and you know what I'm saying. I get busy. So if you wanna settle this, we can come outside. Let's go outside and we can settle this. He didn't want none of that, because once he saw that I was serious, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect me. That's one thing about it. But you're not gonna get me to that point to where, not nowadays, because I'm a lot older now. You're not gonna get me to that point to where you're gonna get that reaction out of me. I'm just gonna ignore you. But I was a lot younger back then, so he got exactly what he was looking for. But he didn't want anything further than that. They sent the person to jump in front of me to scan the gym pass. Then they left. I started laughing. Yeah, that's weird, man. Like when I'm in a grocery store, like let's say I'm doing some deliveries in a grocery store, right? The people, they'll fake shop, right? Like they'll buy like three things, right? And then they see I got a cart full of stuff and I need to go to the main cashier, not the self checkout. What they'll do is they'll intentionally leave the self checkout open, and they'll all pile in the line where where I need the line I need to get into. They'll pile that line with three items. So I think it's goofy when they can just use the self checkout. You can actually take their face pic and then use an image site identifier to figure them out. Ooh, that's interesting. You know what? I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna actually try that tomorrow. I'm gonna take a picture of somebody, and then I'm gonna see. That's crazy, bro. You funny, bro. You a wealth of knowledge, bro. I'm trying to catch up with these comments. That guy's correct. They do stalk you everywhere. You go to the gas station. You can go to the emergency room. They go there too. Facts. They do everywhere. I'm going to email you for sure. Yeah, email me. I got you. We can talk and stuff like that. That's cool. I don't mind. I like connecting with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like family to me, so I rock with y'all. So I left my email and stuff up there. Y'all can reach out to me. I don't mind talking to y'all, man. Y'all cool people. When I destroyed their devices, it's very hilarious because we both know what I did, yet they can't complain since they are breaking the law. That's what I'm saying. When they know they doing something wrong, and then you call them out or pull a card or do it back to them, you're right. They never say anything. They walk away or look stupid. They even have the cameras in those little screws. Oh shit. You making me want to go home and check everything, bro. Like, cause there is a wall cover I'm about to replace tomorrow. So you make me want to just check all the ones in that room. You're human, dude. They get a reaction from me every so often. Yeah, AJ, they are cowards for sure, for sure, for sure. Definitely are cowards. They want that reaction. Exactly. That's what they live for. They're not allowed to touch you. They're only allowed to follow you and do little acting gigs. They can't touch you. They'll become a target. Yeah, they better not touch me anyway, because if they touch me, that's gonna be the last time they touch somebody. Anyways, but let me stop. We're not live. We're not. I'm not young AJ no more. They used a bat crap crazy homeless guy for street theater yesterday. He said that I was a stalker when he was. They use a lot of homeless people. Now I'm gonna tell another story, because I'm telling you, bro, I have experiences for days. I'm gonna spoil a part out of with my story right now. So I was on the freeway in New Mexico, right? At the time, I was driving a 2014, I'm sorry, Dodge Avenger at the time. So I'm driving, right? And this homeless guy, I've seen him around. Like he used to be at the McDonald's asking for change, right? And I run into this guy. Tell me why the same guy ran across the freeway in traffic. I'm talking about, we're going 65 miles an hour. He sacrificed himself in order to try to take me out or something like that. He ran, like, this is me coming down the freeway. He ran across the freeway and had to swerve out the way really fast. And luckily, and this is how you know it was staged, because the cars were way behind me. Normally they'll try to tailgate me, right? But the cars were way behind me, and I sped up. And next thing you know, I'm going the speed limit, but they're going under the speed limit. And all of a sudden, these people, they slow down. And that's when this guy ran across the freeway, and I swerved out the way really quick and barely avoided him. So that was another staged event. That shit was just, hold on one second. My bad. One of the neighbors needed this spot. She said she needed a spot, but turned around and fucking went to check the mailbox. Like, motherfucker, did you need the spot or no? Motherfuckers just be wanting to talk to you. Weirdo ass motherfucker. But anyways, fake shop. Yeah, they do. They fake shop, man. They don't be in there buying anything. I had a guy, he came in there, and the self checkout lady was like, like, can I help you with something? He was like, oh no, I'm just in here to check on something, and looked at me and then walked out. They definitely fake shop. Keep in mind, when you're talking in your car, they are able to listen inside as well, loud music. Yeah. Okay, so occasionally, bro, it's like you know everything. This is insane, because occasionally when I do play loud music, that's like a repellent. Like it keeps them away from me. When I play loud music, you are 100% right. You are 1000% right. I realize that gang stalking are paid crisis actors and have been involved in a lot of mass pew pew shooting events. Probably. Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised at all. My advice to you is keep a roll of painter's tape with you. Use it to cover anything suspect. Painter's tape. Okay. Wow, it's like they are under pressure to attack us. Yeah, man. Facts. And then he said some homeless are undercover police, like at the corner, trying to see people drinking while driving. They do this in Austin and Houston. Yeah, well, that guy, man, he was appeared homeless for many years. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. You might be right. But he definitely tried to take me out. You wanna know what's wild? Miss Empress, Miss Emerge. You wanna know what's crazy? Is that this lady, she said, you know what's crazy is that she made it seem like she needed that parking spot I was in, and she didn't even need the motherfucker. She didn't even need it. She went in her garage. So I moved for literally no reason. But you're right. She definitely was trying to distract my life, because she made it seem like she needed the parking spot, but just went in her garage. Crazy. They'll even crash your car, so you got to be careful of that. They will crash your car. They'll also go in your car when you're not around. Yeah, I have two cars, so I have a well, three. I have three. One of my cars is actually over there, or my SUV is actually over there, and then I got a Tesla as well, and then this car right here. So the Tesla, they don't even bother me when I'm in my Tesla because it's like 6, 7 to 8 cameras on my car. And yeah, I've gotten to several accidents as well. Also, this is an experiment too. I hope you know that. I hope all targets know this. Know that this is also an experiment. It's a bunch of things grouped in one, but a lot of money involved. Yeah, I heard there's a big budget for these people, for sure. I've seen from the inside their tricks. And also a lot of gang stalkers. A lot of the gang stalkers. AJ, have they tried to talk through your Bluetooth car radio yet? Um, no. What I've noticed that when I try to make calls, my calls definitely my phone is 1,000,000% tapped. 1,000,000%. Because I can hear a lot of different like interference, and like my calls won't go through, or I'll hear like something that I'm not supposed to hear in my phone. Every so often, my phone overheats a lot for no reason, and they don't even be heavy usage. Yeah, they are so pathetic. They are. A lot of the stalkers have filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy, and a lot of them are from Ohio. I don't know what it is about Ohio, but they go through Ohio a lot. I see a lot of them from like, and I don't want to like be racist or nothing, but a lot of the gang stalkers that follow me are white. They're white people, and they come from like I've seen them come in like that region of the country, Minnesota. I see a lot of Minnesota tags. I see Virginia tags. I see obviously where I live now. I see a lot of like Illinois. I see a lot of Midwest tags. They threaten my life in person, but are cowards. Always carry, and I'm a marksman. Shit, I don't blame you. I do too. Not the marksman part, but the first part. They sent her. Facts. You're right. Because they seem like bro. She wasn't. I moved my car because I thought she was gonna park here, and she didn't even park. Yes, they can hear inside your car. They can control your computer in your car, and they can make you have an accident too. I've had a lot of people just run into me on purpose. For real. Just, can you tell us how you know some of their tricks? I love to know some. Yeah, he definitely smart. He's smart. Very smart. Yeah, he know. And if you listen to music on your headphones, it stops them from being able to know your brain. I do that all the time. I listen to music 24/7. I listen to music all the time when I'm out. All the time. Cover your outside VIN number with electrical tape. It's covered right now, but not with electrical tape. I got a piece of like red paper covering it, cardboard covering it. It's covered actually right now, but that's unintentionally. But it's just something up there. Yeah, my phone is tapped too. Yeah, I'm telling you, they'll pay homeless people to engage in stalking behavior. Yeah, definitely, they definitely will. That homeless man was trying to take me out, bro, and himself. He put his life on the line, so I wonder what his payoff was. He probably ain't homeless no more for that. He definitely tried it. This has been life. This has been lifelong from looking back. What's going on, Henry? How you doing, man? Appreciate you tapping in. Hold on. I gotta. Yeah. I'm gonna get. Hold on. I'm gonna read this comment first. They pay the stalkers to engage with you, or just to get a picture of you. That's all you have to do is make sure you see them, and they get paid. Yeah, they do take a lot of pictures of me, for sure. 1,000%. Have you noticed that it throws off the demonic algorithm when you're happy? Yeah, they don't like when you smile. And like when you're all positive and stuff like that, they snarl, they hate that, for sure. A trick you could do is take an old school cordless phone, activate it, make a call, but instead let it beep where it goes off the hook, but don't hang up. Walk around your perimeter with it, and soon as you become soon as you become a target, your phone is tapped. As soon as you um, become one, whenever you go to the phone company, they're going to send people in there. You're being watched like a sting. Yeah, I've noticed that. So as long as you notice them, yeah, they don't like seeing you smile. Intercept other people talk through radio frequency. Yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of that. My phone does that weirdly sometimes. Now, and I think they've caught on to it. They probably don't, they probably just, it's probably, my phone calls probably they go through as normal now, but they're listening. Same with me. It's mostly white people, and a lot of black people have locks in their dreads, but it's a bunch of white folks too. Yeah. Black, they use black people, because I don't know if you're black or not. I'm not sure. I can't tell because I can't see the picture really clearly, but it looks like you're black. But yeah, they use a lot of black people because they feel like we can relate to them. But in reality, I really don't trust them more than I don't trust them even less than I trust white people. And there's no disrespect. I'm just being honest. You know, I expect it from white people, but black people, you know what I'm saying? We just have been sabotaging each other for so many years. That lady that did that was black, and they literally just moved in. A lot of people are moving in that wasn't here, and you know how that go. I did some searching about those tags, and a lot of those tags aren't even registered through the Secretary of State or the DMV. They make them. Yeah, you know what's crazy? You know what's wild? If they don't get pulled over, but they'll pull me over. That's crazy how you start talking about that, and I was talking about somebody pulling me over. They'll pull me over for a fake light. You know what I'm saying? All the time. They also send unattractive honey traps. I told them to send me some eye candy. You know what's wild is that they send exactly what I'm into. Like Lordy, I'm saying, man, the shit they where I live, woo, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Good Lord have mercy. It ain't nothing but a bunch of goddamn attractive women here. There's some unattractive joints, but man, they send exactly what I like. They know exactly what I like, and they send them. But I'm disciplined. I'm older now, so I don't really get them no attention. But they know what I like though, so they definitely send exactly what I like. I'm meeting a local TI tomorrow. We're going for a walk. Whether she is a legit TI or not, I don't know. But I think we have to at least try and connect. Yeah, facts, bro. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Definitely. So good luck with that, bro. I'm sure you'll be okay. I'm sure everything will be all right. You know what I'm saying? Just you would know. You know what I'm saying? Just ask her those questions. You know what I'm saying? Just vet her. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to definitely vet her. Just kind of see where her mind at. You know what I'm saying? See, and then kind of notice like things, you know what I'm saying, that happen when y'all together. Like, is she dealing with a lot of the same stuff you're dealing with, or she, like you'll see. But at least y'all meeting in person, so that kind of can see, that can solidify, where that's going on. Yeah, yeah. You got to definitely have you got to definitely be have some discernment. So if your discernment is telling you to go, then go ahead and go for it, bro. Also, on your call settings, you need to constantly rename your phone. Use insults. The name of your phone will appear as well, they try to a Bluetooth device. That's interesting. That's right. That's cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. They trying to get you to cheat so they can video it. Well, for me, you know what I'm saying? I don't got that problem because I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really involved right now. So thanks, dude. I always trust my gut. For sure, bro. And then what do you say? Martina Franklin, how you doing? Please be careful meeting up with a local TI. I was friends with one. She stressed me out, and riding around with her in the car was stressful. Yeah. There were two creators that TIs that met in person and made a video. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I saw that video. They went on a train ride in Florida. You're right. I saw that video like 2 weeks ago. I remember that. They seem cool. Everything seemed cool. You will notice that on Wi-Fi choices, they will do the same. That appear they would do the same. I've seen the Wi-Fi, the FBI network. I've seen like some weird names, pop up as well. And I'm gonna get into that in like one in the parts of my videos and stuff like that. I'm in Florida. They are legit TIs. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, because me being from Florida as well. Um, Born there. Grew up there till I was a teenager. Um, yeah, it's a lot of yeah, it's a very intense place as far as dealing with that being targeted. You want to notice that in the Waffle Choice they would do the same. Yeah, I seen that video though, Miss Emerge for sure. I seen them link up and stuff like that. It seemed like it went well though. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like it went pretty good. Recharge my phone. Did you remove the rear view window tint? It can be redone because of what I told you about. I got it redone. I got the tint redone. Yeah, I got it redone. Yeah, I removed the one that was on there and I got it redone. I'm actually gonna, cause I gotta get this windshield. I'm about to get the front done too, because I'm probably gonna get the whole car redone, cause I want everything to match. But I got my windshield. Well, my windshield got a crack in it. I don't know if you can see that. She got a crack in it in this car, so I gotta yeah, I gotta get it done, get it redone anyway. Say a lot of the attractive ones have diseases, herpes. So if you file for one, you might just, if you fall for one, you might just catch something. But I'm black. My dad is from Belize. My mom's from Mississippi. That's what's up. Yeah, I know the female T.I. Kim. She is cool people. Yeah, I seen her video. You know what I'm saying, of them linking up and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I think I saw that. Yeah, thanks, Martina. The program can alter someone's mind, make them very edgy. Yeah. And I think that's that guy I was talking about earlier. I think that's what's going on with him. Like, I don't like people. I don't want people to be on the edge about this. Like, don't be on the edge about this, because for sure, like, don't be on the edge about this, man. Like, you got to still live your life regardless, because you only got one life to live. I told T.I. this before, but in 1983, they got my father to commit suicide. I mean, sorry, should never said that, but suicide. And now these criminals from the NSA are trying the same thing on me, but it won't work. And I'm sorry to hear that, Henry. My condolences, to you. Yeah, don't let the devil win, man. For sure, don't let him win at all. Beware of cracking the windshield. I've seen them use a glass cutter and put clear paste in it so they can transmit video feed. You know what? You can't really see it too tough from the outside, but you could definitely see it on the inside. Like if you just looking at my car, like from the outside, you can't really see it. Like, it's not noticeable. You gotta really like be looking for it to be noticeable. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got some neighbors from Mississippi here. So I say you got to be careful. I don't know who the hell they are. But anyways, y'all, my truck. Hold on a second. That's my truck right there. You have a crack. Yeah, I do. Keep in mind, respond and inspect it ASAP. I'm about to get it fixed. I'm about to replace the windshield on Monday. So no, this is about to be gone. So I'm about to get a new windshield. And just have them come to the house and put it on. But I'm about to go ahead and get off here. It's your boy Gangstalk Talk with AJ. If you want to reach out to me, like I said, my email is on the page. Instagram is Gangstalk Talk with AJ as well, if you want to follow me. If you have one. And okay, so hold on. Before I leave, a lot of the celebrity kids are targeted. I'm friends with a celebrity's daughter. She's targeted her own mama target. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm dealing with. I think I'm more than likely. I think my mom's targeting me as well. Yeah, I kept my cool. Keep my cool for the most part. I'm going to go now on stake for the stream, and then for everyone's in it, stay strong and let's try not to react. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, big dog, for coming in, bro. Take electric tape and cover both sides ASAP. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I definitely need to cover the inside for sure, because man, it's noticeable in here, but on the outside, it's not. Bye, AJ. Thanks for the chat. Appreciate you, not a bot. See, Miss Emerge. See you in the next video. I appreciate you, Miss Emerge, for tuning in. Um, you mean the name of that video? I don't know the name of the video. I just came across it. You know what? On my next, this is what I'm gonna do for you, and I'm not gonna forget because I'm gonna put it in my notes. On my next video, I'm gonna put the link to the video. If you don't find it, I'm gonna put the link to the video under that video if I find it. But in my next next upload, I appreciate you, Henry. God bless you. Be good and stay blessed. Appreciate you, Jess. Appreciate you tapping in. I could thoroughly explain my tips. What else he said? I appreciate you, Jess. Oh, okay. She got the. If you still in here, there go the channel name right there. Kim Speak Truly. You know you're a mod in my chat, Miss Emerge. You can drop the link to the to the video or her channel in my chat. I don't care. If she just want to click the link and go to the video and stuff like that. You're a mod. So if you're a mod in my chat, you can drop links. Drop the link to her channel if you want to. But if not, then there's a channel name right there. Yeah, the little wrench or whatever it is. Yeah, you're a mod in here. When your name is blue, everybody's name is blue as a mod. And you know, I like this because the people that's been here, you know, for a while, you know, I mod them up and stuff like that. But yeah, you can drop a link if you want to her channel. But if not, then the channel name is right there. I'm serious on the crack and paste. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get the tape and do that for sure. Be honest, man, like I'm not, I hate the way it looked. For real, I really hate it. Sorry to hate the way it looked. I'm gonna back up right quick. Hold on. My mom was murdered by a Mason. I mean, oh my God, I keep saying that word. My mom was inward by a Mason. It was her family of Masons, and I guess she didn't give him some money because he was trafficking her, and then he deleted her. He was a Mason. That's why I hate Masons, man. Cover it. Use super glue. Do inside and out. Will do. I think so. You said super glue or the electric tape? Which one? And then you said oh yeah, Horace Platter. She's the channel name is Kim Speak Truly. Kim Kim, then Speak Truly TRULY. If you haven't got it yet. The paste used can see about 74 quality. Cover it, use super glue. Do inside and out. 740. The movie Rosemary's Baby is about gang stalking. Okay, there it is. She dropped the link in the chat, y'all. If y'all want to see that video of two TIs linking up, that's for you, Jerez Platter. The link's right there. She dropped the link. You know, if y'all want to check that out. I seen it already. I was when they linked up and stuff like that. Oh, by the way, if you ever in Maryland, I'm in Glen Burnie, Maryland. Okay, that's what's up. I'm familiar with that, the DMV and stuff like that. I'm familiar with that area. I seen from them how it's used. That's interesting, bro. I'm gonna try that out. But I'm getting it fixed. But I'm getting it fixed on Monday. I met a guy that I came across and got a pretty good price on the windshield. So I'm gonna get it done, and at the same time I'm gonna get the tint redone. I'm gonna have them strip all the tint off on my windows and in my front, obviously, because they taking the windshield. So get it redone. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm getting ready to hop off. Like I said, You can follow me on Instagram if you have an Instagram at Gangstalk Talk with AJ. If you want to email me, my email is on the page. And I will check y'all in the next live in the next video. And it's nice talking to you. Whereas you can email me too. If you want to no, I'm not on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. Nah, I'm good on that. But maybe I was talking to War Against Narcissism. He was talking about that. Possibly. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I might set it up. But keep the windshield peace. The pace expands with the crack. Adios, bro. I appreciate you as always, Just. Sure, man. I appreciate you. Everybody else, TIs are talking over TikTok. Yeah, I heard. Man. I heard, Mr. Merch. For sure. I appreciate all of you as usual. Y'all have a blessed evening, and I will see y'all maybe live tomorrow. If not, in the next video. Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all have a blessed evening, have a blessed night, and stay safe. Y'all stay strong. Peace, people.